everyone. I hope you're doing well. It is August 7th, 2024, the year of new beginnings. Today is a wonderful day. Today is the 7th. We're in the 8th month, the 7th day of the 8th year. So today is a day of completion, and I wanted to come on here and encourage you with this word that I feel is paramount in terms of the shift. Now, we've already entered this shift that that we've been coming upon this year. I don't know if some of you are feelers, some of you are seers, so you can actually sense the change. I started sensing it toward the end of last month. Also for me personally, last month was just a huge year for me, or a huge month for me, as far as a lot that the Lord was bringing to a close in my life. And hi, welcome everybody. So I started feeling it, and I started feeling some of the oppression that has been over me lifting. And I know some of you are feeling it too. So I'm here to just continue to edify and encourage you to continue wherever the Lord has laid it on your heart to focus on. This is okay. I'm gonna go here. So I've been sharing that things are not normal for a little while, for probably about 4 or 5 years. That normal was going to be obsolete, that we needed to adjust to the unexpected and be okay with that. But for some of us, the new normal, I don't want to really use that terminology, but to make the point, is actually going to be very uncomfortable, because it's going to be completely opposite of what we've been used to. Now, again, everybody's in different places, in different seasons, and different levels when it comes to your walk with the Lord, when it comes to where He has you in terms of these last days, and your own personal life and season, and where He has you. But this is a corporate word when it comes to this. You have to first remember that I have to get out of and I was actually just teaching on this last night about the mind, but in order for me to truly understand, and I mean understand not intellectually, but understand in my spirit, understand in my spiritual mind, understand in my heart, the fullness of God's will for me, I have to get out of the intellect. I have to get out of the part of my mind that wants to reason, that wants to cling to senses and what makes sense to me, to cling to the natural. Okay, so in order for me to have victory in fully going into the will of the Lord for my life, I need to let go of, I need to not let go, I need to sort of I need to let that part of my mind rest. Okay, hi everyone, welcome. Hope everyone's doing good today. Good to see everybody. I need to let that part of my mind rest. And it's not easy, especially like I said last night when I was talking about how some of us are thinkers. Some of us literally, like, my whole life comes to the cerebral part of my mind. I have to reason things out so I can make sense of my life, so I can know what I'm supposed to do. But my encouragement, especially for thinkers and overthinkers, is to remember that the knowing that we really, really need and that we really, truly desire is actually the spiritual knowing. And in order for me to completely embrace that, I need to pause and let the intellect rest, okay? Now this is important because some of us, God has called us to do some pretty radical things, like outside the norm. Like, I'm not working the 9 to 5. I'm not doing the status quo of what I should be doing. Some of us are just already created like this and born as radicals. Hi, I'm one of those. And some of you are too, you know. Good, welcome. Welcome everyone. I'm so happy to see y'all. Hope y'all are doing well today. But this is all the more important right now because He's taking us places we've never experienced, we've never been. We don't even have a reference because it is so far removed from what we're used to, okay? He's imparted to me, I am one of these people that where I'm taking you, daughter, you have no concept because you've been used to a certain way of living. You've been used to survival mode. For me, it's been survival mode for a long time, actually, and especially the last several years has been a lot of flux for me. So, but with this said, there's a very fine line that I walk between, okay, Lord, I hear what you've spoken, I believe what you've spoken, but then I see in the natural, it looks nothing like what you've spoken. So I need to be in a place where I can step back and say, okay, what is the truth about my situation? What is the truth about my life? What is the truth about these specific areas? And that's where I need to stay. That's where I need to plant myself, because circumstances will move us if we allow them to. But we have to be steadfast mentally, like I was sharing last night. We have to be steadfast mentally, spiritually first, so that our minds can have a compass, our minds can have a focus, and our minds can have a foundation to rest when everything around us doesn't look like it. But with that said, the good and the beauty, for some of us, this is going to be overwhelming, okay? For others of us, like I've been sharing, you know, a lot of this had to do with the divine alignment of 2021. 2021 was seriously a spiritual division, a spiritual shift that happened with humanity, okay? So fast forward, here we are, 2024, the year of new beginnings. I kind of feel like this is another opportunity for those of us that are still indecisive about the Lord, or we just don't know how we feel about God, or, you know, my life. This is your day and this is your time to make that decision, to come to Him and ask Him and seek Him for wisdom and guidance on your life. And that's what I'm encouraging you to do, because we are in the shift already of things changing suddenly. I think I shared suddenly last summer. I can't remember, June or July, but this summer there was going to be a lot of suddenly shifts and changes. And I feel like today, again, because the Lord, He speaks to me through numbers especially, today's a significant day, and I don't know what that is for you. Only you know what that is. But there's something that is going to come to an end, or I should say completion. That's probably a nicer way to put it. But for some of you, there might be something that comes to an end that needs to, in order for you to graduate and to move into the place God needs you to be and wants you to be, and that you actually want to be. And it's also a season and a time of new beginnings. So I think my encouragement really with this word is just to spend some time today and discern what that is for yourself. Like, what is it that, you know, it could be something as simple as an attitude that you've just been perpetually stuck in, or a mindset that's kind of held you back, or, you know, I don't know what that is for you, but you do. So I'm encouraging you to seek that out. What else? Completion and new beginnings. This is, I don't know, it's like a beautiful cusp. It's a cusp in a shift. Yes. Oh yeah, I was kind of going into this, and then I started talking about the mind. But when you are in a space where you don't know, okay, again, if I don't know mentally, I need to go deeper into the spirit realm of my mind, and that's my foundation for the rest. So if you're in a place where I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing, I don't know, you know, my next steps, I don't know if I should move, I don't know if I should take this position, I don't know if I should, whatever it is for you, then you need to step back from the intellect and go deeper into the spiritual realm of the mind and seek the Lord about, okay, Lord, what is my next step? Or what would you have me do in this situation, or in this connection, or in this relationship, or whatever it is, because He is leading us and He is guiding us. And for some of us, He's telling us, He's giving us instructions, He's telling us what to do. And for others of us, He's asking us to just rest and let Him do what He's going to do. And for some of us, it's a little bit of both. So you just have to discern, where am I, Lord, with you? And what is it that you're calling me to do right now? What else? I'm excited again. His joy. So this is interesting because I have been in a season where, you know, it's been a lot of stress for me, and it's been a lot of like weight. But some of it was not mine, actually. Some of it was just the oppression from the outside coming to try and discourage me and to move me out of alignment. Which, by the way, I want to get into this. I don't really have time right now, but I am going to talk about spiritual warfare. I am going to talk about the different types of harassing spirits that come against us to deceive us and to destroy us and to get us out of God's will. This is a real serious issue and thing and reality that we face. And I feel impressed, and He's been kind of sharing this with me recently as He's unveiling things in my own life and things that I've been through, and showing me, you know, what was my wrestle, and what was actually coming against me from the outside. And I feel like this is a very powerful understanding for you to have as well, because as things continue to shift and change and move into, you know, this time of trial on the world, I want you to be ready. I really, like, one of my main passions is to help you heal and to recover and to be prepared for life, and all the more as the day approaches. So I'm gonna get into that. Like I said, I don't really have time to do it right now, but I'm going to teach on the spiritual warfare and the spirits that come against us to try and get us out of alignment. What else? Yes, I just wanted to share mostly on just this beautiful day. I don't know what the Lord's doing for you, okay? But He's doing something for you today. And I hope that you catch it. I hope that you find that revelation. I hope that you experience it and you can truly sense His presence. Or whatever it is He's doing, because He's doing something today. Something's coming to an end and something's beginning in your life. And it's starting today. I mean, I feel like today is the day, but it could also just be, like I said, because we're moving into that shift, it could also be the turning point for you where, you know, my life was like this before, and then after today, like everything starts to change and for the better. Because he does want that for us. He really does. He wants us to enjoy our life. He wants us to, you know, relish in the goodness that he's given to us. And I know it's hard. Trust me. I know it's hard when you're going through stuff, or, you know, life is falling apart for you, or whatever it is that you might be dealing with. But I do want to encourage you, especially being on the other side of a lot of things, that you can find joy in the midst of the struggle and the circumstance and the trials. You can, because it's from him. He's the one who gives the joy. And I wish that for you, and I hope that for you. I'm trying to think what else I want to share. Joy is a fruit of the Spirit. It is something, it's something so beautiful. Like, it's hard to describe, actually. I will share this, because I did, my first encounter with the Lord's Spirit of joy was so random. It was so random and so, like, I could not even believe, because at the time I had just started going through this serious life fracture and refinement, and perhaps that was a gift from him, because he knew that I needed to be lifted out of it for a little bit, and he knew that I was going to go through a lot more, and I think it was just his grace to do that for me. But the joy of the Lord is your strength in all of this, and I wish that for you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I'll be back soon talking about spiritual warfare. Talk to you soon.